裁员是在11月份哦，差不多裁员了1万个员工，所以第二轮的话会是在3月份。So the recession is actually real 了in the US, especially in the US. So that's why you can see that many retail investors, they are still fearful about the stock market because of the recession. But my view is that, okay, it's a bit different because I look at the chart, because the chart tell me the real data, okay, because the chart is driven by the human psychology behavior. 所以我个人的观点的话有点不一样，因为我是看这个图表的。为什么我看图表呢？因为图表才是就是说显示了真正的数据。就是说你看图表的话，其实是真正有这个买量跟这个卖量，还有这个 buy transaction 跟 sell transaction. Alright, so it's different from a newspaper news. Okay, so it's better to look at the chart to make your decision. You can combine a little bit with the financial, what we call that fundamental analysis, and then you can make decision when you want to buy and when you want to sell. So most of the major indices actually break through 200-day moving average. So this is fact. So once they break through 200 moving average, so we consider the market is a bullish signal. As of now, they are still stay above the 200-day moving average. So for example, Hong Kong index, they break through 200-day moving average. NASDAQ also break through 200-day moving average, and then S&P 500 also break through 200-day moving average. So as of now, okay, stock market is considered bullish market. All right, consider bullish market. But remember, okay, stock market is volatile. Okay, they will go up, go down, go up, go up, down, go up now. So that's why you must know when to buy and then when to sell, okay, to take profit. 所以我想告诉大家的话，虽然我的观点是2023年是bullish signal，但是股票它不是一个直线上涨它也是会回调。为什么呢？因为股票是全世界的人都在操作全世界的人跟我们的想法不一样，他们也是要赚钱有可能他们是要操作短期、中期，有些人是操作长期，所以你可以看到在短期的时候或者是中期方面股票它的波动也是非常大，所以如果你们买了股票过后，你们要套利或者是 take profit, you should do that So you can see that in short term or mid term, usually the stock market, they move in the irrational way. It is because that every one of us is unique. Our investment objective also different. Some of the investors, they trade for short term. Some of the investors, they trade for mid term and long term. If you still remember the time frame that I shared with you, so that's why the stock market is volatile, okay, in short term and the mid term, and you must know when to buy and when to sell. For example, if you bought the Hong Kong stock earlier, and then if you don't sell now, okay, your profit become lesser. So now you are afraid that the price may go beyond your purchase price. Do you think so? 那比如说你看这个香港股之前上了很多有可能你们有些买到便宜的，可是现在它跌回，所以你们的想法是这样，你们的想法是怕它是否会跌回你的买价，有没有 ？Okay, so that's why when the market is so high or overbought, you may consider to take some profit. Okay, for example, 30% of profit. 所以我当初也是有跟大家分享了，那时候香港股还记得这个新加坡股也是 OK 套利一些了sell some, okay, take some profit. All right, you know, it's better than, you know, leave it there because you do not know how deep the pullback is. Okay, always remember, okay, you can always take some profit, okay, on the table. And today, what I'm going to suggest with you is that the 2023 suggestion, because of this what we call that indicator, all right? So I think that you can consider these three what we call that elements, okay? Buy in dips, okay? Buy in dips means that buy when the price pull back, buy when the price pull back, buy when the price pull back. Okay, only buy the good companies. Okay, only buy the good company. In US, we have Apple, Microsoft, okay, Amazon, that kind of stock. And then participate in the bull market. So don't miss out the bull market. A lot of people, they will miss out. Okay, they miss out when the price already went up a lot. Okay, when the price went up a lot, then they go and buy, and that's when the price begin to pull back. Okay， 所以我的意思是说，如果2023年真的是牛市的话，我的意思是说，最重要就是参与了哈，不管你买多少，你买少许也是参与，你买多也是参与。所以我的意思是说，最重要是买到好股，然后你参与这个bull market，这个是最重要了哈，不然的话，等下你的朋友赚到钱，诶，你没有赚到钱，然后有可能这样的想法会造成你去乱买一些股票，本来是可以赚钱的，变成亏钱。Alright, so I don't want that you miss out the opportunity. Reason because that if your friend make money, alright, and then you're not making money, so what you will think is that you want to quickly involve in the market and then you become anyhow buy. So when you anyhow buy, that is when you begin to lose money lah. So that is my message to you. All right. So why US market rebound last few weeks? Okay, just want to recap. OK， 所以为什么last couple of months 就是上几个月，就是说在这个10月份啊、11月份啊，为什么股市那时候它开始反弹原因有几个了Number one, okay, is because of the interest rate hike has been slowed down. Okay, that is why it actually gives us some positive sign. Okay, for the stock market. So that's number one. 所以有可能这个利息有可能美国已经开始放慢调高这个利息，所以导致有可能这个股民开始已经消耗掉了这个坏消息了所以导致这个股票尤其是香港啦或者是美国啦就是大涨那时候。And as of the US inflation has also slowed down for the past few months also, and 这个通胀也是开始慢慢的下降尤其是美国方面。然后第三个原因就是美元开始回软或者是贬值。And lastly, the tech stock was so cheap, okay, in October and in November. All right, so that is why the market rebound strongly during that time of the period. All right, so although the US market and the Hong Kong market rebound, okay, strongly, all right, okay, but do you think we still have chance, okay, in next few months? Do you think we still have chance in next few months? So later we take a look at the index, then we discuss lah. And if you look at the US inflation, all right. So let me clarify why I always share with you the US data. Okay, the reason is because that US stock market always influence the other market so that's why it makes sense for us to look at the US data. 所以我要在这边强调你可以看到我每次跟大家分享的就是这个美国数据。为什么我每次会跟你分享这个美国数据呢？原因就是美国股市一向以来都会影响其他国家的股票，所以 it is make sense for me to show you the US data. So last night the US inflation's data came out, and then you can see that the index has been dropping after the data has been came out. Reason is because that the January inflations slowed down a little bit only 0.1% from 6.5%. All right, so it's less than the market forecast of 6.2. So 你可以看到12月份跟1月份它的跌幅只有 0.1%， OK， 而且它的 forecast 其实是在 6.2%， 所以 昨晚你可以看到指数，尤其是美国指数，有稍微跌幅。OK， 原因就是它没有达到这个 forecast 的inflation，which is a 6.2%. All right, although it dropped a little bit, but then it also missed the forecast expectations. All right, but does it really matter? I don't really think so because some of the leader of the stock still moving up yesterday. So 这样的数据一出来虽然它没有 meet 到这个forecast expectation 其实重点如果你有参考昨晚的股市的话，其实有几只龙头股是在跑了所以我个人认为的话，有可能这个数据的话也是被消耗掉了有可能 right? So based on the market, okay, we look at the market, we look at the real data, okay, and then to share with you what is happening. And sector to watch, okay, similar sector like what I have shared with you. We are still watching the tech stock, right? Why? Because it's cheap due to the slow phase of the interest rate hike, and then aviation, okay, still strong, followed by entertainment sector. 所以科技股板块，尤其是美国科技股板块，或者是这个香港股市科技股板块的话，还是可以关注的虽然它香港尤其是香港最近有回调，我个人认为的话是一个机会。And followed by aviation 就是航空公司，还有这个娱乐板块的话，还是可以关注因为有可能2023年就是航空公司啦，还有这个娱乐板块的应该表现会不错。And followed by tourism, hospitality, retail and restaurant, okay, 旅游业还有这个hotel, okay, retail 还有这个restaurant, okay, 也是可以参考。And healthcare sector 的话也是可以参考。但是新加坡的话，在新加坡只有这个 Parkway Life 了。当然在美国的话就很多 US 啦 Hong Kong 就很多。And then energy sector, I think energy sector still have some room to play. Reason is because that Russia and Ukraine, the conflict is still continue. There is no outcome. So as long as the conflict is still continue, I think the energy sector will still perform. Okay, 所以 energy sector 的话还是可以关注，因为为什么呢？因为这个 Russia 还有这个 Ukraine 打仗的话，其实还没有结果出来，所以我个人认为的话 ，energy sector 还是有潜能。Okay, and lastly, the bank sector. Okay, the bank sector, it was running for the past 1 year because of the interest rate hike. Okay, so therefore the banking stock, right, it will depend on the interest rate. So once the interest rate is paused or when the interest rate is reduced, which is not reduced yet, okay? 所以如果你看这个这个什么银行板块的话，银行板块其实是靠这个 interest rate 啦，所以如果 interest rate 继续涨的话，当然银行板块是会被受益。如果这个 interest rate 开始回调或者是有降的话，then 有可能这个 banking sector 的话，有可能会达到这个顶峰。So based on my view is that okay, is based on the short term and the mid term movement 啦。所以如果你们是买来长期投资的话，新加坡股尤其是新加坡银行股，所以如果你们买来长期投资的话，其实是不需要去管它。OK， 你们可以收住拿 dividend 就好。所以刚才我分享的就是短期跟中期的状况。OK。And this is recent news, all right? Recent news means that the Hong Kong broker suspend the account of the China user. And then why is that so? Is because of the fund flow, okay? So the mainland China government, they want to control the fund flow from China to the Hong Kong, okay? So they want to control that. So that's why they suspend the mainland China user account. Okay, so the move come in last month. So they will implement a new regulation from February 28. All right. So partly is because why the Hong Kong market is so weak recently. This could be one of the reason. And the second reason is because the Hong Kong market went up so much already. All right. Overbought already. So it's time to pull back. So maybe this is an additional what we call that burden to the Hong Kong stock market. So this is an additional burden. Okay, based on the news, it is not a good thing for the Hong Kong market, but I believe it's a short-term reaction. 所以我个人认为的话，有可能是短暂的影响啊。哈，如果长期来说的话，我还是看好这个中国还有这个香港股市。Alright， 所以这个事情有可能是短暂性。Alright， so that's why they give you opportunity to buy lah. For those of you who have missed out the opportunity to buy the Hong Kong market, maybe yeah, this time the Hong Kong market pullback is an opportunity for you. All right, so we take a look the index. 所以我们看这个index 的表现。So OK， 这个是 US dollar， OK， 美元跟这个黄金。所以美元的话，其实有稍微的反弹哦。So 低点其实是在一月尾，一月尾过后它就有反弹，稍微反弹一些，可是它的价格还是在这个 resistance 啊，所以如果你可以看到这个美元反弹就是几号，差不多是在2月2号，2月2号的话，其实美国股市也是有跌幅，所以如果美元如果是继续涨的话，当然是对美国股市不好哦。所以你可以看到，如果美元一旦涨幅的话，黄金就开始跌幅。所以因为美元跟这个黄金是相反的 ，so you can see that when the US dollar rebound, okay, rebound, the gold, okay, the gold price, begin to drop. All right, reason is because that they are move in the opposite directions. Right. So what does that mean is that if the US dollar continue to be strong, this may not be a good thing for the US stock market. All right. Now you can see that what we call that, the uncertainty of the inflation is still not that stable yet. Reason is because the inflation, all right, only drop a little bit, okay, in January. So what if February they spike up, okay, then the US dollar may spike up as well. So when the inflation spike up, then maybe the US stock market become volatile again. So this is my prediction, okay, but anyway, we'll see how, all right. 所以这个只是我个人的观点哦。并不会就是说并不会发生但是我们还是会观察啦我们还是观察 Alright, so this what we call that US dollar and the gold price, and then followed by Straits Time Index. Okay, Straits Time Index, we see what is happening. So Straits Time Index this few days begin to drop. Okay, a lot of the profit taking. All right, and then a pullback. Okay, so if you still remember, I did mention 那时候我也是跟大家分享说，如果它是走横排的话，有可能的做法就是有两个 scenario。OK， 第一个就是突破，第二个就是跌回，所以他选择跌回了。All right， 所以跌回其实是好事，跌回的话，它其实会给我们更多的机会买进。所以我个人认为的话，我也是。其实我是看好这个新加坡股市的当然有可能今年的这个趋势香港这个新加坡的上涨空间有可能会稍微慢一些，因为为什么呢？因为很多股票在新加坡已经去年涨了一轮 ，alright。So I believe that the Singapore market still have some potential, just that they may move in the slower phase, all right, as compared to last year, because Singapore market was the best market last year, all right. So this year they may slow down, okay, they may slow down, all right? So that's why you can see that this few days they begin to pull back. 所以3300点，其实你看这个3280点是一个 support level, right? So if you based on the what we call that the chart, right? 3280 is actually a support level, all right? It's actually a support level, but we still see how what will happen tonight, okay? Tonight or tomorrow. So we'll see how before you know you are taking any position. 所以当初我也是有跟大家说，孩子已经在这个超买区了，如果能的话就是套利一些，希望说如果你们那时候有套利一些哦，现在是跌回的话，当然我们是看涨了哈，如果有机会有可能我们会买进一些股票 ，right? So this is for STI index. And then S&P 500, S&P 500 still looking good, right? So if you look at the S&P 500, it's actually still looking good. And the price already break above the 200-day MA. So technically S&P 500 already enter what? Already enter bullish signal, no? Already enter bullish signal. So you can see that this few days pull back, but then, sorry, last week they pull back, and this few days they rebound. Okay, this few days they rebound, and we take a look. The support level should be here, all right? So this is a support level. 4071 is a support level. So as long as the price remain above the support level, I think that should be fine. Okay, that should be fine. And NASDAQ 100, NASDAQ 100 is 科技指数，美国科技指数, right? So you can see that the index also break above the 200-day moving average. So it's considered technically enter bullish signal. And last week also pull back strongly, and then this few days they rebound. Okay, they rebound strongly as well. All right. So since the price is still above 200-day moving average, I think US market still have potential. Okay, there's no any major correction yet. There's no any major correction yet. All right. So US market still look okay. Okay, and Hang Seng Index, okay, begin to pull back already. I think 2 weeks already the pullback. All right. So 香港指数已经回调了差不多2个礼拜了2个礼拜 all right. So if you look at the pullback is around 8.5%, I think it's a healthy pullback. Reason is because that the Hong Kong index went up 55%, so now the pullback 8.5% is not much. Okay, it's not much. All right. So this is 200-day moving average. How long they're going to pull back? Okay, not sure yet. Okay, if you look at the price, right? So if you look at the price, hopefully, okay, when will be the best point? Okay, there are 2 levels, right? So there are 2 levels. If tomorrow Hong Kong market is still not good, okay, maybe the next level is 20,300, and then followed by 19,700. Okay, 19,700. So it's based on 200-day moving average. So I believe this is a healthy pullback. All right. So yep, this for Hong Kong market. And then we take a look beside that, we take a look. So this is a mastering price action cost, okay, which I'm going to share with you in a later time. So these are some of the testimonial, all right. And currently the workshop is still under IBF subsidy up to 70%, okay. So this subsidy may be end anytime soon, I think, or maybe reduce, okay, every year. Alright, so if you have not attended, my suggestion to you is that do sign up, okay? Because you know, you couldn't find any course that subsidize up to 70%. So these are some of the strong stock. Okay, today I'm going to share with you some of the strong stock for Singapore market. 所以这个是新加坡我个人认为是最强的股票哦。因为如果你看孩子跌的话，这些股票其实没有什么跌哦，尤其是 Food Empire。Alright, and then BRC, Genting, Banyan Tree, Sembcorp Industry, SunPower, Haw Par, DFI. DFI 是 Daily Farm 啦，Giant 是 DFI. So we take a look the Food Empire. Food Empire. Right. So Food Empire. So they went up since when? November. 10月份的时候就开始涨了很多人我看没有注意到这个股是吗？ So 今天也是涨Today also went up. Alright, so you can see that they went up slowly with a big volume actually. You can see the volume is quite big. Right, so this is a daily farm, okay, and then hitting the resistance today. All right, so the next resistance probably will be 87 and then followed by 92. 87 to 92. All right, so this is Food Empire F03. Food Empire F03 and followed by BRC Asia. Food Empire, 等一下我看 Food Empire. Okay, Food Empire 的话是 Food Processing, Food Processing. And then BRC Asia. BRC Asia 也是上升趋势的股票。Alright, so BRC is still considered uptrend stock. Okay, although the volume is very thin. Alright, the volume is very thin. Okay, but it's still considered uptrend. Okay, and if you look at the sector, what they are doing construction supplier, construction supplier, okay, or mixture. All right. So this is a BRC Asia BEC, okay, BEC. All right, uptrend still intact. The price is still considered strong. And then Genting, okay, Genting 的话，大家已经很熟悉。Banyan Tree 是 hotel, okay, hotel, motel and cruise line. So 这个是属于算旅游业是吗？旅游业或者是这个hotel, okay, hotel, alright, hospitality, right? So they begin to rebound they begin to rebound. I think still got potential, okay, just that the volume may be thin, okay, so you can put this stock into your watch list. The code is B58, okay, B58, Banyan 3, Banyan 3, right? So they just begin, 所以你可以看到它的图表的话有一个 W 型，看到吗？ So W, what we call that W pattern, okay, W pattern, and then the price rebound, and followed by Genting, okay, Genting.其实Genting看起来是表现不错，看起来是表现不错，因为其实它没有什么跌。如果你 compare with SIA 的话 ，SIA 它有跌回，银行股也是有跌回，可是Genting没有跌，所以个人认为的话，它还有机会涨，有可能它会先涨，所以如果孩子一旦反弹的话，有可能银顶是会先跑先，这个是我个人认为啦，所以当然不是180%啦，如果你们买的话，它有下跌的话，如果是短期，有可能你们就要止损可以吗？好不好？ So based on my view is that Genting is quite strong, all right, because STI index drop, bank stock also drop, okay, SIA drop, okay, but Genting didn't drop. So I think that Genting Singapore is quite strong. And if STI index begin to rebound, I think one of the stock will move first is Genting Singapore. So that's my view lah. All right. So you can see my drawing, okay, previously. Seen the price move in a sideways, all right. So there are two scenarios, either breakout or breakdown. But look like the price is going to break out 哦，看它的样子，它的 pattern 的话，有可能它会突破哦，这个是看它的 pattern 啦哦。And yeah, so this is Genting, and then followed by Sembcorp Industry. Sembcorp Industry 就不用说那么多，因为最强的股票，去年是扬子江最强，今年Sembcorp Industry 是最强的 U96, right? So U96 Sembcorp Industry, one of the strongest stock this year as well. All right, so we can see that the price break through the previous resistance and then the price continue. So when the price pull back, is actually an opportunity for you to buy. Okay, so it's a very fantastic stock. Okay, they move up almost 2 years. So it's a very strong and very interesting stock. All right. So Sembcorp Industry 的话，你可以看到每一次我讲课或者是有线上的研讨会的话，我都是会讲到 Sembcorp Industry。All right， 所以希望说你们有跟到这个股票了哦。And followed by SunPower。SunPower 的话也是刚刚突破这个200天的 Moving Average， 这几天也是有稍微的卖出 but 还不是很严重 ，Alright， 所以有可能它刚刚开始哦，还有很大的空间 ，Alright， 所以这个股它的这个 symbol，OK， 它的代号是 5GD，OK，5GD 哦。所以我希望说你们可以拿来参考啊哈，就是说股票不是100%，虽然我是在这边分享，我也是希望说你们可以赚一点钱，但是股票不是100%它也是会跌希望说就是说如果你们买进的话要有止损的价位了哈，我也是不希望说你们亏钱我只是纯粹一个交易性一个心意，或者是一个这个就是说纯粹这个交易性希望说你们可以了解 ，Alright， so SunPower， okay， and then followed by Haw Par。Haw Par 这只股的话会比较贵一些，可是最近也是有反弹反弹蛮多的So the price actually break through the 200-day moving average as well, and then previously it was a big drop, okay, but then after that the price moved in a sideways, and you can see that last month they begin to rebound. Okay, last month they begin to rebound, so they just break through 200-day moving average. Maybe the price may continue. All right, so this is another example of the stock. And lastly is DFI. So DFI is trading in US dollar. 所以 DFI 的话就是 Daily Farm Giant 这个公司，可是它是这个美元的股票，在新加坡上市Giant 这个公司 Food Retail Distribution 所以最近的话也是有反弹，自从10月份在这个10月份是底部 OK， 到目前为止的话还是算蛮强的股票 Alright， 所以你可以观察到其实它有跟这个sector 有关系，你有发觉到吗？ So based on the sector that I suggest to you, right, is quite what we call that is quite aligned with what I have been shared with you. All right. So the tech stock in US, okay, aviation, followed by entertainment, tourism, hospitality, retail and restaurant, healthcare, and energy sector. Right. So if you look at this sector, okay, you focus on this sector, you should be able to make some money 所以我个人认为的话，其他没有听过的股或者是没有开始动的股，你们暂时不要去动它先，因为2023年有可能是走这些板块所以如果你们 focus 这些板块的话，有可能你的盈利应该会不错So based on my view is that maybe these are the sector stock that you can consider. Okay, because if you look at the stock and the sector of the stock is quite similar. All right. So this is for Singapore stocks. Currently still considered strong stock. And then Hong Kong, nothing much. Okay, because the price already pulled back. So what you can do is that you may want to focus on Tencent, Alibaba, or BYD. All right, which you already missed out. So I think 你可以关注，如果你之前是 miss 掉的话，你可以关注这个腾讯、阿里巴巴或者是这个 BYD 了这个股票。And US, okay, US basically some of the stock is still considered quite good, okay, especially NVDA, right? NVDA continue its uptrend. So 也是恭喜你们啦，如果你有买的话，因为 NVIDIA right 涨蛮多它不会输给 Tesla. So NVIDIA the movement, right, the trend, the speed momentum is quite impressive lah, okay, as compared to Tesla. So both of them is comparable, all right. So Tesla also went up a lot, so NVIDIA also went up a lot. So they are the two what we call that stock leader, okay, in the US stock market. One is semiconductor, the other one is EV, all right. And followed by what else? ELF, okay. So ELF still good, all right. So again, congratulations to those of you who buy, all right, because I talk about this stock almost every week because it's quite interesting stocks, okay, quite interesting stock, and the price gap up because of the good earning also. And what else? Okay, steel. So again, congratulations as well for this stock. They went up a lot as well. Okay, you can see that the US index is dropping last night, but this stock that I show you are still going up strongly. So 你可以看到其实如果你买上升趋势的股票你会比较安心了如果你看那些大盘在跌的话，其实这些股票我说你的其实没有什么跌 ，right? So BA 没用。So this is my US stock watch list. Okay. So what about your stock? Okay, can you share with me your stock? All right. So if you have any stock, please type in the Q&A session. So again, apologize to those of you if I not be able to talk about your stock because of the time limitation 所以我在这里先就是说强调一下，就是说如果时间方面不足的话，有可能我没有讲到你的股票的话，请你多多原谅了好不好？因为时间的关系 ，All right。Okay, Arpan, you say buy on dip. How do we know? Okay, you use the price action to buy on dip, right? You buy when the price pullback. For those of you who attended my course, you know what do I mean by buying the pullback based on the trend line, based on the support level. Okay, so I am not going to cover much on the price action. If you have not attended my course, that's why I suggest you to attend the workshop, so that you can use the same strategy. All right, so at least you know what am I talking about okay, every time when you attend my webinar, okay, I will try to use the price action strategy to explain to you. All right, so if you want to understand more my suggestion to you is that you attend the workshop so that you can get much more better understanding. All right, so that's my suggestion. Okay, Simon bought ExxonMobil bought on 110, should sell now and take profit and keep. So Simon, okay, my job here is to show you what is the support level and the resistance level. Whether for you to buy or sell or take profit, I hope you can make your own decision. Okay, so that would be better. All right, because I do not know what is your objective. I do not know what is your time frame like. Okay, I hope that you can make your own decision. Why Singapore bank dropped so much despite these few days having good earning? Okay. Yeah, very good question, May. All right, because stock market is a unique place for us to make money. Okay, and stock market is forward looking. All right, so a lot of the earning already projected, already forecast. So that's why 3 months ago people already buy, or 6 months ago already buy. So when the earning result come, they already expected good result. So that's why they take profit lah. All right. So you get what I mean? So for those retail investor, why you are too slow is because a professional investor, they take advantage on what we call that, on the retail investor behavior. All right. So they know how to study the retail investor behavior. So that's why they make more money than you. How do we know the tech stock is cheap? If you compare, for example, NVDA, okay? If you attended my workshop and then if you, what we call that, if you attended my October webinar, all right, October webinar, if you still, some of you, I hope you still remember, okay? If you still remember what I mean during that time, okay? October is the bottom major index bottom, all right? 所以如果是10月份，你还记得我有跟大家说，就是10月份通常是捞底的时候，你还记得吗？ So October, if you still remember, I did mention that the stock was what we call that bottom. So it's time for you to buy near the bottom, right, which is somewhere around this area. Okay, so you can see that a lot of stock went down 70%, right, around 70%. So if you ask me, how do we know if the stock is cheap? Okay, they drop 70% more. They drop 70%. Do you think consider cheap or consider expensive? Obviously 70% is cheap lah. Okay, from $340 to $110. So is it cheap? The answer is cheap lah. Okay, so that's why you must learn how to look at the chart. You must learn how to look at the stock price to analyze. Okay, and to remind you, discover US stock market, when was that? Okay, maybe I show some of the previous slide to you, okay, so that you can refresh. So if you still remember this chart, right, midterm election. So 我每次之前10月份或者是之前都有跟大家说过。So October period during that time was considered bottoms based on the past historical data after the US midterm elections. So this is based on the past historical data. So if you manage to buy some goods company in October, then you should take some profit right now. So 这个是10月份 ，OK， 那时候我也是有跟大家说，你还记得吗？这个图表 或者是这个 data. Alright. So there are many data that I show you lah. Okay, I hope you still can remember. Okay, so this was previous one, right? So that's why one of the example, NVDA, all right, bottom at October. So if you do the calculations, they already went up 120%. Okay, went up 120%, right? But of course, there are some stock that haven't moved yet. Some of the stock haven't moved yet. Like, for example, Google. So if you look at Google are still below 200-day moving average. Amazon as well. 好，有些美国好公司的股票还没有开始涨 ，right？ 所以我个人认为的话，还是有机会了哈，还是有机会 ，right？ So this is to answer some of your question, okay? So B6S, BS6. All right, so if you look at Yang Zhijiang, right, Yang Zhijiang, the stock chart doesn't look nice anymore. Okay, because why? If you look at the price, it was showing us that the price didn't break through the previous high. Okay, so that means higher low is being formed, higher low, and higher low. So what does that mean? That means the investor, or so-called maybe the big boy, are not willing to pay higher price to buy the stock. All right, so I a bit what we call that, yeah, I think you have to be a bit careful about this stock. So you can see that this few day rebound, but my view will only change if the price break through the downtrend line. Then they move again. So what I mean is that Yang Zhijiang, as of now, right, the chart doesn't look really good because a higher low is being formed. It means that the investor are not being to fork out high money to pay higher price. So unless the price break through the downtrend line, then my view may change lah. Okay, so right now it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Okay, so you just need to be careful. Because why? Because the price already went up for almost 1 year. And if you look at the price higher low, okay, so just be careful unless the price break through lah. So that is look like a symmetrical triangle. So if the price break out, then good lah. But if the price break down, then no good. All right, so you just need to be careful lah. Anything can happen. Okay, it can break out or it can break down. But just that right now it's still too early to say, because they still within the is still in the earlier formations of the symmetrical triangle. So it could break out or it could break down. Okay, both are possible. All right. ST Engineering. ST Engineering, what happened? The price also break below 200-day now. Right? So the price is weak, right, for ST Engineering. Okay, so after this big bearish candlestick, the price begin to pull back again. But I think the support level is here, 3.56. Okay, or the major one is 3.50. Okay, so there are two level of support level. So first one is 3.56. Second one is $3.50. So if the price break below $3.50, then maybe midterm not really good lah. Oh? Although this is a good fundamental company, all right, but if you are buying for dividend, I think still fine. But if you are buying based on price action, then obviously you need to use price action strategy lah. Okay, so there are two levels of support. First is 3.56. The second one is 3.5. Okay, 3.5. When SATS given right, will SATS price drop? That depends on the market reactions. Okay, that will depend on the market reactions, right? So we keep the right issue or we sell the right issue. Okay, this is a long story. Everyone is different. If you have the SATS share, all right, I think you need to subscribe the rights, because if you don't subscribe the right, your share will be diluted. Okay, so I think you ask your what we call that. If you have your broker, you may ask your broker. So if you have account with us, you can contact us lah. Okay, I think Isaac will be able to answer you, all right, so that you know, you can make a decision. Can take a look. TJ DaRenTang. Okay, T14. Yeah, I know this stock, right? It's uptrend as well. This stock is a Chinese stock listed in Hong Kong. Chinese stock listed in Singapore, right? So T14, yes, T14. Okay, then I should put this stock in my list as well. Okay. So it's considered strong stock as well, right? So what they are doing? Healthcare. Okay, so they are doing healthcare. All right. So this stock is not popular, all right, but the stock is moving up. The fact is that the stock is moving up. So if you look at the sector wise, yeah, so sector wise, the healthcare is one of the sector to look for. Okay, so beside Parkway Life, okay, right now we have another stock called DaRenTang. Okay, but they are trading in the USD lah. Okay, so the stock code is T14. So you might want to put this stock into your watch list if you wish to. So this is a healthcare stock from China, but they listed in Singapore. 所以这只是中国公司，可是它是在新加坡上市，新加坡股市上市，所以它的 sector 它的板块是医疗板块，医疗板块。All right, interesting. So thank you for sharing this stock. ST Engineering, Sembcorp Industry 已经讲了 ，ST Engineering 讲了 ，SBS。SBS Transit. SBS Transit doesn't look good. I'm not sure why transport doesn't look good. But if you base on the chart, normally we don't buy this stock. Normally we don't buy. And another stock is ComfortDelGro. You can see that they are not performing well, right? So it's a pretty, pretty disappointed with ComfortDelGro actually, right? Because last few months, most of the stock went up, except ComfortDelGro keep going down. Okay, so I did mention last few months I did mention you know, have to be careful with the ComfortDelGro. 之前我也是跟大家说过，就是 ComfortDelGro 其实上几个月它都表现不好，其实其他股都是一直在涨，只有这个 ComfortDelGro 没有涨。如果很多好股在涨， 哦，只有它没有涨的话，你要特别小心了哦，特别小心。All right, so you can see that why the stock price is selling down, is because it's driven by the human psychology behavior. I think the people or the investor already know that this the company may not be perform. All right, so that's why they are selling. Okay, so if you look at the chart, you should know lah. Okay, if you have the experience, you should know that there is no demand for this stock right now. Okay, there's no demand for this stock right now. Okay, so similarly for SPF, SBS transit, can see Delphi. Yeah, Delphi is a Filipino stock listed in Singapore. All right. So it's a food processing. Okay. So it's like food empire, is it? Okay, food empire. Right. So it's actually look interesting. Okay. So if you look at the price, 885. So it looked like if the price can break through, so 如果它的价格有突破的话，有可能它会继续涨。哦，所以这个股票其实可以关注。Alright, so you can put this stock into your watch list. Okay, you can put this stock into your watch list. Right. So I can put this stock in my. Is it considered strong? I think so. Right. Consider strong 吗？这只，因为大盘在跌，可是它没有跌，所以 consider strong 的话，我就放在这边。Then we will take a look the stock next week again. Oh, I will put this stock. Okay, thank you for telling me these two stock. And then next week we see how they perform. All right. So it's a food processing sector. Okay, food processing sector. And Golden Agri. Golden Agri. So Golden Agri 的话，其实也是表现不是很好。So Golden Agri, if you look at the chart, right, higher low, okay, so it doesn't really look good as well, all right. And I think it may take some time to move, okay, right. So if you look at the chart, it doesn't look that attractive, It doesn't look that attractive. So basically, they are hitting the resistance, and the price move in the 200-day moving average, which is not good. Okay, so 它的价格其实是在这个200天下面，所以200天平均线下面的话，其实是并不是很好。Right, so just need to be careful. But depend if the price can move in the range, maybe they will move in these directions, right? Nothing much. 杨子江已经讲了 ，OK, then Xcorp. So this few days, the rates also drop, right? So you can see that overall the STI market is weak. Okay, I think it's an opportunity. Okay, 所以我个人认为的话，还是最近下跌其实是一个机会。然后你可以看到，其实 REITs 之前涨了蛮多，所以这几天也是开始回调。我个人认为的话，其实是一个买入的机会 ，right？ So if you can, what we call that, of course, the more they drop, the more attractive it is, all right? So we can see that 88 cent is still the attractive one. I'm not sure will they drop below here. So if they does, okay, so what I mean is that if they really can drop near 88 cent, that would be the very nice entry point, all right? But right now, based on the price, they are in the support level. Okay, so if you look at the price, right, the price is still in the above the support level actually. So 104 is considered above support level. Okay. So if you ask me, the best price to buy is actually 88 cents. Okay, the best price to buy is 88 cents. All right. So you just need to wait patiently. Right. A17U. So this stock is quite volatile as well. All right. So yep, if you know price action, okay, double top, you should sell, take profit. All right. But now the price already pulled back. Okay. This is a support level somewhere here. All right. But if you ask me, the best entry point, I think will be 256. Okay, around 256. All right, 256 would be the best price to buy. So right now the price is near support level. Okay, near support level. All right. So another level is $2.60. So this is the REITs. So you can see that REITs, most of the REITs are dropping. Okay, most of the good REITs are dropping. I think this is a healthy pullback. All right, so that's why you have a chance to buy more. Okay, if you want to. Google. Right. So Google did not really perform well just because the earning was not within the expectation. So that's why the price pulled back, and then plus the recent what we call it arrow in the chat GPT. So that's why the price pulled back. So if you look at the price is at the support level. So it's a good fundamental company. All right. So if you want to accumulate, you can accumulate slowly. I think now is quite a good price to accumulate little bit. Okay. So if the price continue to drop, then $86 would be another support level. But look like the price is going to rebound because this is a hammer, quite a strong hammer. Look like the price is going to rebound. But anyway, anything can change. All right. So yeah, those of you who missed the stock, you may want to accumulate now. AEM. AEM. Okay. So AEM doesn't really good. Okay. So if you look at the stock, it's supposed to be tech sector in Singapore. But then if you look at the chart, it doesn't look good. Okay, it doesn't look good. All right. But however, they are in the support level. Okay. So support level $3.30. Right. So maybe this couple of days, if the price is strong, they may rebound, but they may hit the resistance here. Right. So we see how, okay, they may be sideways, and then here, okay, and then go down, and then maybe break out. I'm not sure. So that's why the major support, the important support is $3.30. All right, $3.30. If they break, then you must set stop loss 啦。所以3块3毛是一个strong support level。All right， 如果它有反弹，当然是好事。如果它有跌破这个3块3的话，就要止损了哦。But 整体来说，它的图表不是很美，因为它是属于这个下降趋势的状况 ，right？ 所以下降趋势的状况的话，就是说没有什么买家看好它了哦，没有什么买家看好它 ，right？ 所以而且last couple of months, many good stock already went up, but the AEM still selling down, right? So it's very weak. stocks as of now. UMS. So UMS also pull back a lot, okay? And I think it's an opportunity if you want to accumulate. Is there any support level? 我们看这只股support level 是在哪里 ？Right? So there are few support level here. Okay. So $1, 1.065, and then followed by 95 cents. All right. So overall, UMS perform better than AEM. Okay. But recently, big drop also. A bit scary, but price near the support level. So there are two support level. Okay. 1.065, the other one is 95 cents. All right. So just wait patiently, all right? If the price can break through, so if 95 cents, I think is the best price to enter lah, if you want to, all right? Okay, ma. Tesla, okay, popular stock, okay. So obviously, Tesla in the resistance, okay. All right. And then last night also went up a lot, okay. So if the price can continue, then what will happen? Okay, so this is the resistance. So you just need to take note, okay. Maybe profit taking will happen when they hit this resistance 200-day moving average. So far they already went up 100%, okay, 100%, which is quite a lot, all right. Within 2 months, 100%, all right. So that's why if you can try to buy what we call that, the leader of the sector stocks, okay. So the leader of the sector stock will usually perform, okay, when the market is dropping. Then you just need to choose the leaders of the stock of that sector, right? So currently in the resistance, so we see how tonight, okay, if the tech stock is good, they may break through the resistance, and then another resistance is $223. $223, right? So maybe last stock, okay? Do we need to take profit now that NVDA has run up a lot? My suggestion to you, May, is that take profit progressively, okay? You may take 20% or 30%, okay? When they went up, you take the profit progressively, all right? Because if you look at NVIDIA, the price went up very fast. When they drop, also very fast. So when you can take profit when the price is strong, okay, you can take progressively. Yang Zhejiang FM, Yang Zhejiang FH, Yang Zhejiang FH. So what happened to Yang Zhejiang? Okay. So Yang Zhejiang look like有一个 cup and handle 的形象，look like look like, right? So now is at the support level, okay? I think this support level is quite strong, okay? 0.355, all right? So if they can rebound, okay? So the resistance is 39 cents. So hopefully they will break through 39 cents, right? Hopefully. Because it has been down for quite some time already, huh? So 你可以看到它好像是这个cup and handle 的形象cup and handle pattern, right? So the resistance, excuse me, the resistance is 39 cents. So right now the price is at the support level of 0.355. of 0.355. So the resistance, if they can break through, okay, maybe the price may continue, okay, maybe, right? Okay, so that's my view. All right, and Sembcorp Marine. Sembcorp Marine. So Sembcorp Marine, recently there's not much activity. So you can see that the price, try to move in the, what we call it, in the sideway, right? They try to move in the sideway, right? So it looked like the price may move, something like this, is it? So 有可能它是会走这个横盘的状况 alright, so as long as the price stay above 0.134, I think they may move in the sideway. Okay, as long as the price didn't break below the support level 0.134. Okay, so these are the chart of the Sembcorp Marine, right? And then Franken. Franken look good recently. Okay, big drop previously, and then a big drop last time. Okay, and then recently the price also break out. Okay, now they are in the sideway. All right, I think got potential. Okay, as if the price can break above $1.20. Okay, so if the price can break above $1.20, I think the momentum may continue, right? 所以如果它会突破这个1块2毛的话，有可能它的 momentum 会继续涨 ，alright？ But 现在还早哦。Now it's still too early, okay? 112 is a support level actually, alright? So they may move in the sideway for a while before the price break out. So you need to take note lah. If they break out $1.20, I think got chance to rebound or move up, move upside, right? 可以吗？ And SATS. OK, SATS 这只股很多人被 trap 嘛很多人被 trap， 很多人被骗了，可以这么说吗？ So we can see that previously the price went up, all right, went up, okay? So it's a good sign or positive sign, all right? But then what happened is that the price begin to sell down and then break below the, what we call that, the trend line, okay? So a bit uncertainty for this stock, all right? So what I mean is that if you bought previously, then you have to subscribe the rights. Okay, I think the rights will be coming soon. Okay, the right will be coming soon. Okay, so you just need to prepare. And many people ask me can buy or not. So this is depend on individual. Okay, usually I don't buy the stock when the price gap down like this, right? 所以我个人认为的话，因为很多人问我可以买吗这只股，如果你是跟住我的策略price action 策略的话，其实我是不会买这样的股啦但是有很多说法，有很多种说法。如果你之前已经买在高点的话 then 你现在没有办法你没有办法如果它有 right 的话，你还是要 subscribe 的，因为如果你没有 subscribe 的话 your share will be diluted 啦。Okay, that's one thing. And then if you look at the long term, okay, some of you buy this stock for long term, all right, then you might want to accumulate. You might want to consider accumulate, all right? But remember, there are many good stock outside there, all right? So don't overbuy, okay? Don't overbuy. 可以吗？ So it's very unexpected. The price gap down because of the news that they want to take over the company 啦，所以很多人被套牢因为他们没有料到说这个take over 这个 news 会导致这个股票大跌这么多 ，alright， 所以没有办法，所以你买股票就是这样了有它的风险 ，alright。So maybe last two stock, okay. So 你可以看到，其实 REITs 也是跌蛮多。So you can see that you notice, alright, REITs sector drop quite a lot as well. And what does that mean? Okay, it gives us opportunity to buy lah. So for those of you who like REITs, you can consider, alright, especially for those of you who like to accumulate REITs. So you always buy near the support level. Okay, so if you look at the CapitaLand Intercom, currently the price is at the support level. All right. So yeah, I think if you want, you can accumulate a little bit here. So if the price continue to drop, another support level is 1.84. Right. So you can see the price actually move in a sideways. So the best time to buy the dividend stock is usually buy at the support level. 我的意思是说，这个是好的公司啦。如果你们要买来这个长期投资的话，就是要等待，就是要有耐心，等待机会。如果它是在有跌回 support level 的时候，你才买是最恰当的时候买进。Right? And the other one, another REITs, is it? So this is another REITs, CapitaLand India, right? So CapitaLand India, why not China? CapitaLand China. Why you choose India? All right, but anyway, all right. So CapitaLand India, okay, look okay, all right. But the thing is that where's the support? Yep, the support is $1 and 0.75. So if you want to buy, you might want to wait patiently. And then the resistance, you can see always when the price hit resistance, is always pull back. So hopefully the price may reach $1 and 0.75 so that you can accumulate 啦。可以吗？ So that's all for the stock sharing. Okay, let me go back to the chart. Right. So I hope I have shared the stock that you want. Okay, if I not managed to share your stock, analyze your stock, I apologize to you because of the time limitations. So you can come back again next week. Okay, so you can see that every week the what we call that the market change every day. All right, so you come back every week. I think that will be good. Okay, 可以吗? So solution. Okay, a lot of people may have a problem to buy the what we call that, to buy the stock at the best price. Okay, I think usually some of you know the company well. So in Singapore stock, I think you know some of the good is some of the REITs is good, but you just do not know that what is the best price to buy. Okay, so the solution for that, to identify the best price to buy, is what I call using the price action strategy. Okay, why price action strategy? Because price action strategy will be able to help you to spot the chart pattern. Okay, chart pattern. So the price may move in the sideways. Okay, and then you buy when the price near the support level and sell near the resistance level. So depend on individual. Some of you would like to buy to collect the dividend. Then my suggestion to you is that always look